What would you think if you saw someone carrying around a teddy bear in public? I remember going to a hotel to check in for a long weekend at a nearby gaming convention. This was when GameCon was in Milwaukee. There was a woman in a line to the front desk carrying a large, brightly colored, stuffed dog. The sort of thing you'd see on a carnival midway. She was there with another guy, turned out to be a cousin of a friend of mine. We were checking into our room, but I can't imagine there would have been enough room in one bed for the three of them. If they were walking along with an obviously new teddy bear as an adult, I would think they probably were on their way to give it to a kid. If the bear was well loved and a little ratty, I would think it was theirs and they were bringing it along with them for their own reasons. If they were a kid, I would assume it was theirs. I would also pause to wonder why not a stuffy toy badger? We are much more lovable than big stupid bears, you know. When my great-grandma was in a nursing home, there were several people who carried teddies or baby dolls. Honestly, if I saw that in public, I wouldn't think a thing. I still carry around Sleep with the stuffed lamb I got when I was 3, sometimes when I'm anxious. I'm almost 20, lol. I have a Jellycat unicorn that goes with me for anxious situations therapy. I'm 33. No one has ever said anything. Hess usually in my backpack with his head sticking out top while I'm moving about. X200B. I've heard little kids excitedly go, "Oh, that pink hair lady has a unicorn." Oh, someone is sick or injured or has a date. What? You wanted me to think they're a bitch for carrying a toy that was named for the baddest president in American history, showing mercy to an animal. Said president was an avid and ravenous hunter, by the way. Get out of here. The only person I've ever seen carrying a plush in public was a 350 pounds adult man who smelled of sweat and feces, and he was carrying a Twilight Sparkle that appeared to be altered, you know, on the back end. That grossed me the fuck out and I got security involved. If it's an adult, I'm going to assume they are either carrying it for a child or bringing it to a child as a gift. Unless the person is very obviously impaired and childlike, I'm not going to assume it's their own teddy. Paint me a picture of the teddy bear first. What's it look like? What's the person look like? Where are we? What day and time? Are they with anyone else? Are children nearby? Not enough information to answer. Kid? Aw, that's cute. She has a little teddy bear. Teen? Aw, that's cute. She has a little teddy bear. Adult? Aw, that's cute. She has a little teddy bear. Seriously, who cares? I would probably assume they had a kid somewhere they were holding it for. Or if they obviously did not, then I'd think they're a little odd, but most likely I wouldn't think anything at all. I probably wouldn't think about it or even notice it. Teddy bears are very common items that have existed for a very long time. It's not a noteworthy occurrence to encounter one crossing each other on a random street. Not a goddamn thing. Together on a bus or train, where I'm forced to exist in their space. Duh, that's cute. If it's someone who looks like they're over the age of 12, I'd just assume they have some kind of severe attachment to the toy and did move on with my life. I would think that the person is infantile unless it was apparent that they purchased it for someone else or wanted it a fair game or something. Considering where I work, I'd think they're planning to buy it. Outside of work, I'd probably think, that guy's carrying a teddy bear. Normal with the very young and very old member of mom's assisted living facility used to carry around a bear all the time and talk to it. My mind would be, hey, a teddy bear. Then I would remember I don't care about it in the slightest and move on with my life. I would probably think, poor guy, he has a weird GF, then I would never think of him again for the rest of my life. I would think that the person was either a child or someone who enjoys the comfort that a teddy bear can bring. Literally nothing, could be a present. Could it's child's toy. Only thing I would see today a teddy bear. I'd think he had a brain development problem during his childhood or breeding which makes him think he's a child. I'd think nothing at all, and crack on with my day. Can't imagine why it would provoke any kind of reaction, that they were about to be targeted for bullying by people who should really mind their own business. If they are an adult, I'd assume their partner gave it to them as a present. And think it's cute. I'd be glad it brings them comfort. I don't care if it's a kid or an adult. Who am I to judge? I'd assume it's a gift for someone, or they got it as a gift and are going home, or something. Assuming I noticed. When you live in a city, this kind of stuff just slides past you. Hey, would think that person misses his or her kid so much. Teddy bear, represents the kid. I'd call the police on the person. It's just strange and unusual. It could be a bomb. If it was an adult, I would assume they are special needs and it brings them comfort. I'd go get myself a teddy bear to carry around because why don't I have one too? I would assume they're hiding drugs or knives and are part of a criminal gang. I live Mickey Mouse's city. I figure they had been at the parks. If the teddy bear had an eye patch, I wouldn't fucking say a word. That would depend entirely upon how recently I've eaten tacos. That person would be me happily walking with a new teddy bear. If it was an adult, I'd probably assume they were a sunflower. Oh, a teddy bear, oh, a pigeon, oh, a car. I wouldn't care. Report them to the feds. No leash or nothing. It's a danger. Would love to see more people carrying teddy bears around. It would probably catch my attention, but I wouldn't care. It's got diamonds in it. I watch way too many movies. Hey, look at that quirky person with a teddy bear. Oh, a teddy bear. And go back to what I was doing.